Okay, so we got a little cut off, but I uploaded it and emptied some space so I can talk a little further. We have a little bit more time this time. I like this. This is really fun for me. Okay, so I was rushing the earth signs. I'm going to go back and talk about them a little bit. So Virgo had the Queen of Swords, which is not an easy card to hold. It's not exactly the same, like, torturing of the self intellectual process, but it's holding a lot of the work, the like mental, emotional work, mostly the intellectual work, holding it for others, which Virgo's got a lot of strength to do so. That grounded, organized earth. Okay. Capricorn. This is like the tomb card. It's the Four of Swords. You can see he's like, it's like a warrior that has done the war, and that part of himself died. And it's like a memorial. It's a memorial for the warrior, which can happen in life. In the middle of it's a four of the intellectual process, and so, you know, your warrior can die so many times in one lifetime. But this is early in the intellectual process, the initial dying, the initial like, oh, what I started out with in that Ace of Swords has really gotten a lot more layered than I expected. And just kind of like resting in that. Like the Nine of Swords is like nightmares and just wrestling with it, whereas the Four of Swords is kind of like, this is what is. I'm not in charge and I don't need to be in control, but I'm still learning. That's Capricorn right now. And then the last one, right? Yeah, our last one is our sweet little Ferdinand Taurus babies. I love you, Taurus. Thank you for that midnight snack, okay? Thank you for knowing what to go do at any given time. Thank you. That's so helpful for the rest of us. Okay, Taurus, you get Eight of Swords. We're working with a lot of the swords together, y'all, which makes a lot of sense with us all trying to keep our distance, maintain our individual health. But this, the Eight of Swords for our Taurus, you little sweetie pie. You're sitting there and you're like, oh, I can't go forward. I'm just blinded and tied up. But really, you just got a full belly and need to poop. That's probably what's going on. You're doing great. Thank you. Walk away from the swords whenever you want. Lash at the swords. Just with your back to the sword in the ground for as long as you want. I witness. We can move on to the 9 whenever you're ready. I think that was Gemini that got the 9 of Swords, so maybe, talk to a Gemini. Talk to the Gemini in you. Alright, so that's all of them for the Ethereal Visions cards. And now I'm going to go through the New Era Elements Tarot. And I'll probably talk about both the cards together and how they play together for each sign. Okay. Oh. Okay. I might mess this up, but let's see. Okay, started with fire. We start with Leo. Let's see what Leo's got from this New Era deck. Okay, like I said, this New Era deck is thick. Okay? Not fucking around. Wait till you see these images. They're intense. The artist, let's see. Artist is pretty important because these pieces of work are pretty unbelievable. Ugh. I wonder if they did their own illustrations and interpretations. Looks like it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Eleanor F. Piper, PhD. We got a doctor. Everybody love them doctors right now. Shout out to the doctors. Good job. I love you. Shit's hard. Okay, Leo. You charismatic punks. Okay, Leo gets the... Oh. Leo gets the father of air. I'll look that up real quick. What do you think that is? He got like a chain necklace on. Let's see. Father of air. Fire of air. That's JoJo and me. That's great. It says, a man with a mature, calm, analytical intellect, which he uses to pursue insights, truth, and justice. He communicates clearly and directly and with professional detachment. He is assertive and unwavering in the pursuit of justice. Good. We need that Leo energy right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Activity, acuity, the will to understand, strategy, enlightenment, adaptability, cleverness. Go, Leo, go, Leo, go. Okay. It's interesting, though, because, you know, we got the Five of Swords with the Father of Swords, which is good. It's kind of like the Father of Swords is what is in this, this little buddy's Five of Sword head. That's good. We got some grounded, loving energy in there. Some cleverness, some expertise. Good. Don't carry that alone, Leo. Let the love in around you. Okay, we did Leo and then Sag, right? Leo, Sag, Aries. That's right. Leo, Sag, Aries. So, Sag. You started with the star. Ooh. See this illustration. Watch this. Sag, chill the fuck out, okay? Well, you and that star energy, make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm just going to let that card speak for itself. Sag, if you want more of a reading from me, you just get in touch. But you know, when the star is in the star position, that's got to be a personal decision on your part to let others into your life. I love you, Sag. Aries. Oh, good. Yo, Aries, if you can meet up with Sag, have a little chat, because check it out. The Mother of Fire. So Sag, hanging out, chilling, chilling, chilling. Third parties, unknowns happening all around you, but you're working with it. You're like, I'm Aries. Give me the blowtorch. I got this. I know exactly what to set on fire. Thank you, Aries. Please catch up with a Sag. Because I know Libra Scorpio ain't good for that Sag moment. Except I'll read your cards. I'm just not trying to get up in your business. Okay, Sag, you are free and loved. Aries got you. Calling Aries. Next, we went into air. Okay, Libra. That don't work. Oops. Oh, good. Yes. Libra needs this. Oh, daddy. Dad. See, Libra thinks they need a dad, but they are the dad. Grandpa Daddy. So Libra got blessings and Father of Earth. Catch and no problem. Sturdy. Self-reflecting. That's a good Libra. Libra's deciding right now, not having trouble. Beautiful. Okay, Gemini. Yep. Gemini with that Nine of Swords. You ain't alone, Gemini. Just because it feels like it's so much at nighttime, you are not alone. Alone in this together. You got that other you right there with you. Gemini gets the ooh. All right, Gemini. This is a Seven of Air, I believe. I'm going to read this one for you, but look at these two together, okay? Deception. Look at that. Deception. That kind of looks like a baby or a different kind of bird feeding an adult bird. So a little backwards. All right, let me find that in the book real quick and read it for you. I think that's Seven of Air. Yep. Seven of Air. Deception. Moon in Aquarius. Cunning. Naivety. Foolish. Trust. Cleverness. Seduction. Tricks. If we let illusions get in the way of our rational mind, we find ourselves deceived. This card cuts both ways. It may either mean that we snare ourselves in our own little devious lies and plots, or that others are out to mislead us. Okay, so it can mean that you're in your own deception, or it can mean that other people try and trip you up. But when we look at them together, who's that doing the tripping? The deception is what crowns you, but it's just you, which is a good thing because it means nobody's out to get you, and all you got to do is work on that self-love. Nobody's fucking with you. People really love you. Makes sense. Gemini. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius had that Two of Pentacles, which was feeling pretty strong. Like Aquarius got that. It's like It's like actually looks like an Aquarius. This is like the water behind it, but they're just dancing on it with air, and they got the earth up in the air. No problem, juggling. And what crowns it? Ooh. All right, Aquarius. Take the wheel. Got the 10 of earth, wealth. That means you are juggling good. I didn't get that feeling for no reason. You got it. Doing the juggle, working it out. Stay steady. Water. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. That's what we got next. Okay, Scorpio. Oh. Scorpio's got the guts splayed out. Scorpio gets a lot of cruelty, right? It's like you pull up a rock and you see a scorpion, you freak out and try to swat it. You're just like, what the fuck? That tail? Scorpio gets that a lot. Little squeaker got tore up. Guts hanging out. Exposed. 9 of Earth. It's an intense picture for the 9 of Earth. You see what I'm saying with this deck? Nine of Earth. The card inspires us to grow and to try more than we ever thought ourselves capable of. Because we have an instinctive belief that we will find what we need along the way. It somehow feels as if the universe recognizes our sincerity and responds in kind. Okay. It's not Earth. But there's some reason I just read you the 9 of Earth. That's a fire. Maybe. Sorry, I don't got my symbols down. Must be swords. Yeah. Okay, so Scorpio has 9 of air, 9 of swords, Mars in Gemini. Meaning, we repress, project, regress, we punish ourselves or others. In short, we display all the typical defense mechanisms of a deeply wounded psyche. I just lay them out there for you. My little Scorpio moon's like, did you see how much my brain is suffering? Did you notice? If we pull this card, the message is difficult, but we cannot sidestep our fear, shame, and misery. Yup. And look, it's okay. Scorpio's all right. Because they're tucked in their rock. And they're just letting that fear move through them. And that shame, irrational fear, just feeling it out. Got their guts open to their own stability. Doing good. Hard card, but we're really studying it. Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces. Got the 4 of air. The truth. So in that sorrow, you don't have blame. You're sitting with it. Letting the battle rest for now. I like these little write-ups from this book. They're helpful. Hard for me to find where I'm at, though, in it. 4 of air, truth. The card shows 4 breeding albatross on top of their nest mounds. In their colonies, all the nests are placed at equal distance, so the birds cannot reach each other with their sharp bills. We need to withdraw to a place of calm in order to hatch our ideas at our own pace. That's wonderful. It's like Pisces is winning the social distancing game. But it hurts. Witness, Pisces, witness. Cancer. Cancer, you can be much more wise than the little on-duty sentinel water that I resonate with, which is Scorpio. You can be so much more wise, and you can be really harsh in that wisdom, but still appreciate it. Doing really good. That Knight of Cups. Buddy, you got tangled up. Looks like you got mercy for that spider. Like you're learning something. Your heart is okay. You're at peace with it. It's a 5 of air. Halfway through an intellectual process. It's interesting, like other cards I would say, you know, you can reach out for help, but I think your heart's going to get you through this one. Looks like a moth is tangled up in there. Anchor into that heart. That sturdy, sturdy, beautiful heart. Thank you, Cancer. Now we're onto the Earth. That's right. We got Virgo with the Queen of Swords. Virgo. Daughter of air. Okay, so this is you, and this is what you're crowned by. So, inside, you are the mature, motherly aspect of the intellect. And what you're presenting to the world is the intellect that's still learning. You're like, I'm just unsheathing. Okay, my sword's not out. I'm just showing you. But inside, you have it grounded. It's a full, complete channel. You're sturdy. Maybe you're just presenting the world this naivety so you don't intimidate them. A little of that Virgo virgin vibe. I trust both though. I like it. This looks like the older, this one. So it's like your old heart is all in it. All ready for it. Okay. Now we got Capricorn in that tomb. See what you will emerge from the tomb with. What are you thinking about in there? Oh my goodness. Capricorn, go. Ace of Fire. You're in that tomb like, y'all better get ready for my debut. Because I am absolutely ready. And this little death of this intellectual process ain't no thing. I'm about to move forward in exactly what I desire with clarity. Go for it, Capricorn. And Taurus, this has been fun. Thanks for all of you that have watched this far. This is a neat little thing. I have a lot of fun doing this. I just had somebody telling me that I just need to share what's happening for me internally to help clear a little backed up. And this has been a really fun episode of that. Okay, so Taurus, father of fire. This person has traveled. They're ready for it. It's interesting because you're standing here like, oh, woe is me. Woe is me, blind and tied up. But then your spirit's like, oh, man, we've been through this so many times. We ready? Make no mistake. You're not confused. Taurus. Let that belly digest. Walk away from the swords. Stand in this sturdy fire. I just had like Garth Brooks come to my head. But I think it's like Standing Outside the Fire is the Garth Brooks song. Standing outside the fire. Something, something merely survived when you're standing outside the fire. Maybe pull up that Garth Brooks song. A moment with that. Yep. Because you're inside the fire. You're not merely surviving. You're wielding with an experienced wand. All right, y'all. That's all of them. That was fun. I love you. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides.